Welcome to Factorio Post-Apocalypse. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 4 of our Let's Play campaign. Thank you very much for all of your support. It means a lot to me, and I really am quite proud, pleased, and happy that this series has gotten so much support over the couple of days that it's been running. I know that a lot of people want both more Factorio and more post-apocalypse, but we can't have it all, and I also need to have time to do some proper things, recording it, and also have streams to follow as well. So fortunately, you're gonna have to settle for every other day. But today's the day. You're getting another episode. So first of all, let's do something. I've added a new mod, and oh no, you're turning into modded series. No, oops. Well, the thing is, these bad boys here have an error. So a friendly guy in the comment section, TCNJ, at least that's the Discord name, let me know that these ones were actually magical. Not only did they produce, or did they have, basically I thought it was an accumulator with 10 gigajoules of energy and able to consume and deliver 500 gigawatts of power. But actually, on top of that, it is also a magic power production. So it is actually generating 500 gigawatts of power continuously. So I don't think that's very fair, because we have, how many do we have? 4 of them? Yeah, 5 of them. So that would be 250. No, that's 2.5 terawatts of power. That seems like a bit much. So what I'm doing now is just using it as very big batteries that can recharge and discharge very quickly. And oh, there's a jet outside. I was like, what? I don't have meteors in this game. Right, so the mod that has been created, let's just have a look. It is over here. Basically says that it has buffer. These are the rate that it can give energy, the rate that it can take energy, but then the magic electricity generation is set to 0. Then it also has some, just to sanity's sake, also have a discharge rate that you can set. Really nice to have this little mod, and that means that we are going to get a bit of jump start with power, but that doesn't mean we're going to get completely broken power that we'll never have to build another power plant again, which I think will just be a bit of a shame. So onwards to today's challenge. Today's challenge is going to be making the next little section here. I don't know, we shouldn't call it blocks when there's this small, but this part seems like an ample opportunity for us to build some. Let's see, let's just take this one as sort of the onset of where we want to build it. And I think I've built this so many times that by now I should be able to do it. This should be the green science. So nothing magical about green science. We need 1 transport belt and 1 inserter. The thing is, if I'm looking at this, okay, looking at the inserter and looking at the belt. So the belt actually produces 2 per half second. That means 4 per second. This one produces 2 per second. Now I'm disregarding the crafting speed, because they will just be continuously upgraded for all of them. So yeah, so we need to figure out how to do this. Do we have some better? We have actually the capability to do this, and I think we're going to do that. And I don't think we're going to handcraft these when we have this glorious little location here, and also that location and this location. There we go, that's nice. So let's build a lot of these, and you know, I don't think I'm going to use these for anything except smelting columns. That's probably like reasonable. Good, and that should also be done over here, but we're not going to do that. All right, so each of these will also have a single input here. That should be enough. It takes 1. This takes 1. So that should be fine. This can take from a common iron line. And that goes like this, and then like this. However, this one is now producing 2 per second. And if I'm taking this one, there. This is taking 1 every 10 seconds, so I can build 12 of these, which seems like a pretty good deal as it is now. And just that I think of it, I think I should actually build this, because they are so slow that I really don't need to have the yellow and blue inserters here. Yellow, blue, whatever. And this one, also like that. Definitely fast enough. Let's build the small ones. We're trying to save a bit of materials where it makes sense. Now, that doesn't make any sense anymore. I could twist this one, but I like the symmetry here. And I think I like to take this over on the side. So these are the two inbounds. We will get inbound, inbound. And I know this could be combined with this one as well, but I chose not to do it in this particular case. Also, we should remember to build lights everywhere. Even though we have lights here, I think I want to make sure that this playthrough is very well illuminated. So, now let's figure out where I want to start it. This one will actually have another output. And that kind of means that I'd actually probably want it the other way around. I just think it looks better. There. And then I need to figure out where I want to start this. So let's start by killing this. Thank you, robots. I love that we have robots to start with. And let's also figure out 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 4. So that's just sort of in the middle. And I really don't like that it's starting this far up. It's a bit random where we choose to put this. This. And then this one is definitely also getting moved. Get that out of the way. And it would be nice if we could do that, you know? I'm gonna do this. Like this. This looks so much nicer if we try to keep it consistent. Sorry for running away, dear robots. And I think I'll take this. I don't think I need it in these vast quantities here. So every branch off of the main lines here. I'll try to keep these red. Well, not just try, but I will. The irony is that I now have 2 lines of green and I obviously cannot support 2 lines of green. So yeah, I know ratios are horrible, but yeah, whatever. Whoa, are these not, these are not red. It's pretty bad, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what I want. I kind of like the idea that everything on the bus is red lines and anything going on and off the bus is... So, let's see if I can this time do it right. That one. And now I take the normal one. I'm just gonna cheat my way up here. Yes, and that one will go... Whoops, those actually have to be branching off faster than that. And likewise this one, otherwise I have now slowed everything down. Good, so that's taking these 2 out. Then we just need to make sure that this is wired. This looks better. Pretty good, yes, pretty good. And keep getting this one up. And that means we can now get the greens. How much is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does not have the poor robots do all the work. And there's this little trick. If I first place these, they will auto snap to the locations, which means now I can place these myself. And at this point, I can now do should have done that. This is fine. Okay, and let's look at science. What is the most important green science we can get? Belts, yay. That's just 5. No, it's actually 10 here. These require steel. This one also requires steel now. This one also. So everything I can do now, I can go rush towards automobilism so I can get more train. Oh, wait a minute. I'd like this energy distribution because that's the only way we can make that. But I guess we'll have to do all of them. So let's just do this. And then we just try to fill these in wherever they need to go. So we are now heading towards military 2. Power-wise, let's look at pollution. That's not pollution. Pollution goes on the map and then there. So that's pollution. We are already stretching down here. And these cause 4 pollution per minute. What if we gave it... No, it wouldn't make any sense. What about... Oh, they are not... Science labs are not causing pollution. See? Science is not causing pollution. You heard it here first. Right, so that's it. Now we just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. That everything we want to do is done. Except no. And this is the moment I also realized that we have kind of forgotten something over here. See, this one is happily providing all of these. But that's not actually all of what we should be doing. We should actually be doing... maybe even something like this. And you're going to make this. And I should have done that last time. Alas, I did not. Boo-hoo. And let's see. This is the C button, the drop things on the ground. It actually works also for this. And that was military. I know I can use a command to get the power or get the research queue, but I actually like having to go in here and think about it. Otherwise, I just click up all of them and then not really consider which ones are most important. Let's see if there's some small ones that we could get. I think we really want to work our way towards steel. And it's silly. This one, I think I'd like this one first. Let's do that. So we need a lot of this, and unfortunately we also need some here. And that's just going to craft a few of them. Now, another thing. I have some blueprints. I'm going to take my Welcome to Factorio blueprint and I'm going to add it to this game as just an additional set, because there are actually some really cool things we can do. Now, in order for us to really start building the base, we need to obviously build it bigger. And let's get this one. And one of the next things we want to do is actually be able to make it bigger. And to do that, we will build the hub. And that's what it's called. I may have called it something else in the past, but now it's called the hub. Let's just expand this out so that we can get some more room. Oh, we're actually really far out. That's probably not actually what I intended to do. But alas, we've now bridged it. I love this scratches here, so we can see that. Well, so basically what I'm going to do at this stage of the game is build a nice little base so we can protect ourselves, so we can start getting some production up and running. So I'm not going to be going out aggressively and, yeah, see, that's the issue. We don't have those. I'm not going to go out aggressively and explore or try to take them down with the materials I have. I probably could do that, at least some of them. I think even some of the behemoths, we could probably take that out with a tank, some slowdown, some... These, I'm pretty sure we could, but I don't think that's the... Whoop, did I just see something? Oh no, I thought it was a rocket launcher. We don't have a rocket launcher, but we do have rockets somewhere. Maybe there are more hidden things, other places that we haven't found out. Okay, so... The next thing will be, and this might be something where you feel that this is a bit cheaty, or yeah, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm going to take a look at this. We have sort of skipped the level of our jumpstart base because we don't really need that. Beacon blue circuits, that's not exactly what we want to do now. These smelting, basic smelting, we're going to do a lot of those, but not right now. City blocks are not there. Ammo might actually be really useful, but this is the one. I know it's called a mall here, but that's incorrect. Don't trust my lies. And if I just stamp this one down here, straight rail is in the way. So time to start clearing out some of this area. Maybe it feels bad that I'm doing this. I don't know. Does it? Does it feel bad that I'm decommissioning this part? Okay. Now again. That one. And I'm sure this could be optimized in a million different ways. Still straight rail is in the way. Damn it. Oh, all the way down there. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it takes a bit more space than I thought. Interesting. And I know some people don't like me picking up the robots, but they take time to charge, and we want to get on with it. Let's see if I can figure out where this aligns properly. Oh, is that it? That's it. Okay, so we're going to start aligning it from here. Now the big thing is we don't have assembly machines, but we can make some of those. We can handcraft some good old-fashioned here. This will be doing a lot of things, and I can take that out. We're also going to run out of medium power poles, but that's something we can build as soon as we get that one. And if I recall correctly, there are some errors in this blueprint. Actually, I don't think we're going to start up here. I think we're going to start up here in this area, and probably like just stamp these down so we can get started. Maybe not even this part, but if we can start getting stuff like this placed, oh boy, am I happy. This is the red assemblers. Not going to happen just yet. And that one. And this is going to be the next level assembler, which I think we also want. So let's research that afterwards. But we can get like the basics of everything we have here. We can also start making some iron chests. Oh, those poor robots. There's a lot of things we don't have. And here we go. We got the electric energy distribution. That is excellent. Now the next thing we want is we want to get stuff for our hub. That one. And at the same time, we can start dragging this in. Why did I choose to do these? I don't know. This is so inconsistent, my mix of belt types. Luckily, hopefully it will make sense at some point. I mean, not for your sake, but for my sake. So let's start with this one. What is... Oh, that's just something. Did I place it correctly? Yeah, I did. So, this. And stop. This had to be only one side of the belt, if I recall correctly. What is the next thing? The next thing is logistics. We want that one up and running. Wow, we're using a lot of materials here. It's so ironic that I have 2 red belts of this, and I know it doesn't make any sense. Right, and now I've kind of killed my indicator for where I should bring it. I'm pretty sure this one is supposed to be... Let's see if I can find it. I'm looking for which one should be copper. Okay, copper is on the right-hand side, or the earlier side. See, these just definitely need some help. The robot abuse already started, and oops, you're going in. So, okay, this is going to be iron, and of course we're going to completely strain our iron like this. That is known and intended, and I don't really mind that. It just means that... Okay, sorry again. Okay, now don't run away from them just yet. Let them actually grab some stuff and fly out. And now we see the issue. Everything is just not sufficient. We're going to take this out because we don't need this anymore. Okay. I guess we can make some of those. Good. More. Pretty sure we need that at some point. Okay, so this one needs to be copper. And it's going to be a bit more tricky. No, it's not. It's not going to be tricky at all. Why the hell am I using those belts here? Let's try to be consistent. I mean, like consistent as in also doing this consistently. I don't know, maybe. Get in here, robots. All right, next is this one. And I have to remember that it's only on one side. There. You're out. That's a lot of crap I have in my inventory now. There. Let's start making this part. Can I make this? Nope, I cannot. I don't have any don't have any steel. So we probably need to build just a tiny bit of steel in order for us to make. It's actually up here where I want that one. Okay, so let's get a steel line as well so we can get more of the medium power poles. Now, all of this thing, I could help out. No reason to have the poor bots doing everything themselves. There. And that's exactly what I did not want to do. There. Okay, so they're working slowly. They're filling up this belt here. Here to here. Oh, right. Another thing that I should do is grab some iron, which is abundant somewhere. Here it is abundant, and let's make some iron chests. Now we start identifying where and what we need of things. We can also do more of this, which is more iron again. Let's get more iron. Great. It is totally intentional that I leave a lot of this out. These things that I want to have, I'm going to leave those in. But the stuff that I don't want, I'm going to leave those out. Oh, a player's in the way. Simply going in here. Actually, also this. I am strongly suspecting that we will be attacked in the not too distant future. How's our pollution? Okay, it's kind of still okay. I do have some worry about it. And let's keep going up here just to see that if there's something up here we need. We are running out of those, so get more. Not ingredients, that's assemblers, and that's probably just iron. Okay, well, we can get a bit of iron here. It really isn't very much. How is... yeah, the iron is pretty dead, because that's the next thing we want to do. And these things, I mean, all this is something I walked through in my Welcome to Factorio series. So if you want to check it out, then look for one of those episodes. I don't feel that it would be prudent or sensible for me to walk through sort of the minutiae of the ins and outs of this. It basically just takes everything in and just stockpiles it. It's not supposed to be running all the time. It's supposed to be filling up the buffers and then getting stuck, which it does really well, except I don't have enough production, which is totally fine. And let's go here. We have now run out. Also understandable. Oh, actually, have we run out? And like, really, genuinely, have we run out? Because I don't think so. If I look at this, we have not run out. we have... There. There. Okay, so that helps a lot. And we still don't know how much we have in here. Got it? Okay, this is actually useful. Now, obviously we need steel as well. And I don't need a lot of steel. The irony is that I don't have any steel. I'm gonna do it here. And I know it's bad, and I know it's wrong, and I know that you're gonna be yelling at me for doing this instead of doing it right. Luckily, this is not an episode called Vanilla Done Right, so I can make stupid things for all I want. And that goes here. Let's get some small... There. And then they need some kind of fuel. Probably not going to use my best fuel for this, but I think we have some coal, just a tiny bit picked up. And also some wood. Let's take that. Let's take the wood. It doesn't have any value anyway. Alright, much better quantities coming in. So, point of this, just give me a bit of iron and then a bit of steel. It's not going to use very much. It's actually going to use very little. Oh, really? 1, 2. What are we missing? We're missing iron. Funny. And we got all these. There. So, just grab some steel for us. It's not going to be a lot of steel like that, but it might be just what we need for... Oh, let me just like get it healed or repaired before I start running somewhere else. Good. That was logistics. Excellent. That is, well, we're not quite going through all of this at this episode here, but I mean, if we start looking at this, we don't have enough steel, so that's obviously something we need to do. But we are starting to make this. We're starting to make this. We're going in here, and I can take my few things that we have. Also, oh, that's so ironic. The fact that I can't build this because I don't have... That one gets done. Are you done now? Nope, you're not. And this one, is that the one that is incorrectly set? Nope. I usually set this one incorrectly for some reason. Okay, so you're unfortunately taking in there. That one and that one needs to wait until it's at least 50. This one goes up to 100 and it goes in here. Sweet. Now let's get some more blue inserters. This is great, and I really have to be careful about our pollution cloud. So far we're not really generating a lot more pollution, but it's something to keep in mind. What I can also do is, well, this one is where we built. So my next priority is, this one will eventually get there. You can see that it's already up to 5. So that will slowly but surely, let's just check this one. 100, yeah, so that will fill up to 100. That means next time we can come back, we can build stuff, and it'll all be lovely. Let's get a bit of copper here. I think we need it. And okay, so we also need some iron. Look, the iron is actually stockpiling, at least here. We need a few of these, and also now the steel, but that's kind of okay. So once we have these things, we are then in the process of, or we are in the position where we can start making some proper smelting areas. And that's going to be probably what we do in the next episode. Because then we have the inserters, we have the belts, we have the undergrounds, the splitters, all those things that we need in order to build it properly. And yeah, just so far, just building it. Let's see, where did our truck go? Or car? It's not a truck, it's a car. And now I'm just going to get some stone and stone bricks. But that's really not something we need at this moment. And let's see, how many robots do we have? We're missing 15. Okay. I don't know where they are. They oh, the 50. That's great. So let's go up here and take a look at what we've built up here so far. This part. Nope, this part. This will be a pretty good place to start for next time. We can... Oh, sorry. Okay, these are filling up nicely. Great. And I think that I actually need... Nah. This one will probably get destroyed at some point. I just need to shoot it, I think. And I have a few things I just want to... Ooh, look at that. That's actually a lot. And it doesn't feel like it really limits the capacity here. Let's build 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10 of those. And then it's actually copper we're missing. That's a lot of things we now do. And here. Okay, I'm very happy with this. Straight rail is in the way. This poor station. I don't know. Are you? Please feel free to yell at me if you don't like the fact that I'm sort of overpowering this station. I'm not sure I'm going to listen to you, but I really want to hear your opinion about it. Okay, this is just prime attack locations. There you go. I think this is a pretty good place for us to end this episode. Oh, we have to remember to get more science. What could that be that we want? Let's go for some other... Oh, hold on. That one's actually always better. Not always, but I like it. Okay, time to recap. We got green science done. We got our hub Mark 1 done. The next one here will be, I'll build another hub next to it. What we will then slowly work on is actually, we are going to get some defenses up and running. I can't recall if this one also builds turrets. I don't think it does, so that's going to be the next one that builds turrets. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to build turrets just now, but we are definitely going to build turrets because we need to defend ourselves. So how we do that, I don't know, but we need turrets up and running. So there you have it. We have expanded our base. It is getting really nice, like red, green circuits, and a hub so we can continue expanding our base. Next up is more smelting so we can get more lanes of each coming in here. We got a pretty good space here, except the green ones is actually that's actually some, what is that? Yeah, some water for some reason. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. Hope you liked it. If you do, you know where the like button is. Hit the comment section with feedback, ideas, concepts, all that. But please no spoilers. And I hope to see you in the next episode in just 2 short days. Until next time, stay effective.